Welcome to another episode of my vlog. This time we're sitting outside in the garden again. It doesn't look like much behind me just yet, but we've planted the cut flower strip yesterday. So I'm really excited to have things outside in the garden again. What else did I do last week? Not much because I was traveling for business from Monday through Thursday, and I hope the wind is not causing here any issues. It's really windy today, so we'll see. Yeah, but I was going back and forth if I should plan out this weekend or wait until next weekend. But I gotta say, my seedlings started to look not so happy anymore. So that's the downside with soil blocking at times. If you don't have the timing 100% perfect, and like for my status and my celosia, it feels like I started them too early, because they would have been more happy if I had planted them like 3 weeks ago. So we'll note that down and make adjustment next year. I think what screwed me over was that the seed package for both varieties said that they need a week or two to germinate, and both of them germinated within 3 days. So that definitely didn't help, although that's like first world problems in terms of seed starting. Nevertheless, that kind of like was factored into the timeline and then clearly extended it. And I could have potted them up 3 weeks ago, but I was just too tired and too lazy to do anything like that. So I didn't want to do that, and was aware of the risk of them getting grumpy just sitting in the small soil logs, being very well rooted out. Fertilizer didn't help anymore either. So I'll rip the Band-Aid off yesterday and planted them. But I gotta say, today they're still all looking relatively good. Nobody is like, whoop, and sad or anything. I do plant my plants a little bit more cramped than you would plant them, but that is more for the reason that I like to grow my flowers in the strip for cut flower production. So I cut them hard and I cut them regular. So for that reason, I think it's a little bit more forgiving when you go in those smaller, like cramped spaces. So we'll see about it. Something really exciting happened today as well. We had a turtle in our garden. I've never seen a turtle in our yard. Super cute buddy. We decided to just let nature do its thing, and I hope this was right. In case there's some turtle expert out there which see the video, let me know if that was a bad decision. Although it's gone now, so it walked off somewhere. So we'll see. Maggie couldn't care less, and Roxy, the little one from our oldest, couldn't care much either. So in our yard, it definitely doesn't have any enemies, and we'll make sure we'll watch out when we go mowing the lawn next time. But yeah, that was a fun, cute little surprise today. Other than that, I finished recording the nematode video, which comes on Friday. I'm really excited for this. I think it's really helpful information for anyone who wants to start with beneficial nematodes. We applied that now a week ago, and this weekend already I haven't seen a tick anywhere. So I'm so relieved, because they were all over the place, especially here on the patio, and like for some reason they like to walk on the metal edging from our garden beds. So I couldn't see anything. So that is definitely smells like success. So we'll see about it. And then I also just recorded an unboxing video of my new tomato cages, which we're going to use for the tomato planting and the tomato bed this season. And I gotta say, I got those Titan tomato cages from Gardener Supply. They looked like, I gotta say, when I opened the package, I felt like, oh, those parts look a little bit flimsy. But once I assembled it, they actually are a sturdy cage, which surprised me. So it's really cool. And they've flip in and out or clip in and out fairly easy. So I think they will be easily stored inside, or relatively space efficient through the winter in the shed or so. Yeah, now I just got to finish all the other ones. Assembling the rings together took a little bit of time, but once that was done, the rest was super fast. I would say like per cage, like 20 to 25 minutes or so. Again, like most of it, like 15 minutes was easily the rings. So yeah, but why I need to assemble them first to see how they fit in the bed, so I know where I can plant then my tomatoes. I know I have to drop probably one or 2 tomato plants because they're a little bit more bulky. And I don't have the growing vertical space anymore with that. So we'll see. We'll see. It's a new experience. We've got to learn something out of it. So I'm excited. So for the week to come, I have one more business trip, Tuesday through Thursday, but then starting Friday, I have my long weekend for Memorial Day, and I better hope that the weather forecast for Memorial Day weekend starts to get better because it looks like below 60 or just right around 60 and rain. So nobody wants this. I want to plant my dahlias out on this weekend. So we gotta get a little bit better weather, and I don't plant my dahlia tubers out when it's going to rain for the next foreseeable future because I don't want them to rot in the ground. So we'll see. The good thing is my beds are really in a nice and draining like setup here with being a little bit above ground. So I usually don't have any issues where water stands in the bed, even if we have the heaviest of heavy rains. That's good, but still, I don't want to risk it. They're my precious possessions, and I can't wait to see them in the garden. So I'm super excited. So today we're planting out the rest of the veggies and not the cucumbers and squashes yet. That comes in probably 2 weeks. I have the seedlings inside already. And yeah, and then the dahlias. Next weekend, my little garden partner comes back. She actually stopped by last night and demanded to see her pepper plant, which we're going to plant out next weekend. So I'm really excited for this. So yeah, that is going to be a lot of fun this season. Let's see if she will make an appearance in one of our future videos. But yeah, let me know what you're up to. It's so excited to have things growing in the garden again. I feel the energy and the buzz, and I can't wait to eat my first tomato, and I can't wait to have my first flower bouquet in the garden too. Yeah, so yeah, let me know what you're up to, and otherwise I'll see you next week.